Hey everyone, I'm Josh Titan. Welcome back to another episode of movie and TV news. Before we get started, make sure you leave a like. It's free to do so. First story we have to talk about today is Avengers Doomsday is actually going to begin filming in spring of 2025. And it's still expected to hit theaters in May 2026. I'm not sure this is still going to happen. Is it still going to make that date? I don't know, but I do think the Russo brothers are good at keeping their schedule going because they did Infinity War and Endgame back to back. And they also said that they are going to maybe shoot Secret War and Doomsday back to back. I think they said they're going to take a bigger break, like a month or two of a break. So I think this should happen. May 2026 will be a good date. And then I think Secret Wars was dated for the next year, 2027. So we're getting really close to another Avengers movie. I cannot wait. It's usually one of the biggest movies of all time. It looks like Extraction 3 is going to be coming out pretty soon because it's going to begin filming in 2025. They said they're still working on the story, which is kind of code for like, we're almost done with the script, but not there yet. This is going to basically be like all the other ones. Like first Extraction was 2020, second one was last year, so a 3-year wait in between those. And then this one should come out in 2026 is my guess. So you're looking at another 3-year wait, which is kind of a long time for an action movie. But as you can see with these Extraction movies, this second one was absolutely insane in all the best ways possible. I really thought it was great. I thought it was one of the best action movies of last year. Not as good as John Wick 4, but it's still good because that prison sequence was just great. Wonka 2 is finally officially greenlit with production set to begin in 2026, and Paul King is expected to return as director. That's all I needed to know. If Paul King's coming back, that means we're in good hands. Timothée Chalamet, of course, is going to come back. Hugh Grant has spoken. He said that he hasn't read a script for this, but he has heard the idea and has heard that there's a lot more Oompa Loompas in this one, which is great. I fell in love with that first Wonka movie. You know, I didn't have great expectations for it, but I went into it open eyes, open arms, and was like, damn, this is a really good feel-good movie. Paul King did it once again, did it with the 2 Paddington movies, did it with Wonka, now he's going to do it with Wonka 2. Interested to see what story they take with Wonka 2, more because he already did build the chocolate factory. I guess they're going to be taking like that Oompa Loompa story there. Production beginning 2026, so we're probably looking at a 2027 movie. They'll probably hit that December date again. I wouldn't think they'd wait till 2028, but we would see. I'm still guessing a December 2027 date though. A John Wick prequel anime film is officially in the works, and it follows the impossible task that John Wick had to complete before he retired as an assassin. So we did have some rumors about this brewing. Like a couple months ago, I did cover that they had a John Wick anime in the works, and we weren't sure if it was a show or a movie, but now it is confirmed to be a movie. Now I'm just wondering, is this going to be a streaming movie or is this going to be a theatrical? It would be really cool if it was theatrical, but I'm also wondering what kind of style anime they're going to go with. You know, I think a lot of Hollywood producers, especially in America, they don't think that anime would be successful in theaters, but it's been proven otherwise. Anime is really successful if it's done right. I don't know if John Wick fans will really love anime, but I think that this is a really good idea, especially if you're telling a prequel story, because you're dealing with the younger John Wick. Keanu Reeves doesn't look the same as he did in John Wick 1. I know a lot of people will say, oh yeah, he looks the same. You can't tell a difference. I mean, there's a little bit of a difference there, maybe some de-aging, but I think that this is a fresh look at it. You know, an anime is really cool. They could have done just normal animation, but I feel like anime works better with action, especially John Wick. And it'll be really cool to see, you know, the prequel tasks before the original film took place. An Alien Romulus sequel is officially in the works with Kaylee Spaney and David Johnson likely to reprise their roles. Hopefully, Fede Alvarez is also going to return to direct. This is only in the beginnings of the works here. We don't know any production dates on this one. I'm thinking that it maybe could release 2027, 2028 at the latest. Hopefully, we don't want that long of a wait between these movies. If it was 2028, there'd be like a 4-year wait. That'd be a little too long for me, but I'm just happy they finally announced it. I was getting worried that they weren't actually going to announce it. I loved Alien Romulus. I know it has some faults, you know, some people really do hate it for some reason, but I thought it was amazing. Just brought me back to the science fiction alien movies that I love, the horror aspects in there. Fede Alvarez, I think that Fede Alvarez could have went a lot scarier with this one, because his Evil Dead movie is so terrifying. He didn't go as scary with this one. I feel like he could have gone scarier. I'm interested to see where they take the sequel, because they could bring David in it from like Prometheus and all that. That would be really cool, but I'm not sure if they're gonna let them go there. But I always think that these movies always take an interesting step. Kaylee Spaney, David Johnson, I'm so excited to see that their characters will return. Hopefully we get some new interesting characters in this one, because 2 characters definitely isn't enough, and hopefully we get some more xenomorph action. The sequel to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will release in 2027. I've also been waiting to see if we're going to get a sequel to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and it just got confirmed 2027, so they're probably going to start shooting that one or late 2025, early 2026. And I'm not sure if Westball actually will be able to return for this one, because he's busy, I think, starting production pretty soon on the Zelda movie, and I think he has another movie lined up after that. So maybe they're going to have to go with a different director, which would be kind of disappointing. I thought Westball did a great job with that one. I really enjoyed Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I think I saw it like 3 times in theaters. I haven't bought it on physical media yet, but I do plan to. I really want to rewatch before the year ends. I think it's in like my top 20 of the year so far. It's a great movie. I really do like where they do set it up at the end, kind of like with the actual people. Some people actually are alive, and May is like, she's like the only one that can survive out in the wilderness. It is really cool, and the relationships brewing there, the kind of like the rivalry is going to brew. It's really cool to see that where they're gonna take it. I hope they go with the full trilogy, but it's cool that they finally announced the sequel to this one. 2 Predator movies are actually going to be releasing next year, both directed by Dan Trachtenberg. Badlands is the first one. Of course, we didn't talk about that one, starring Elle Fanning. It's going to be in theaters November 7th and set in the future. Then we have a Secret Predator movie that will be releasing in some form before Badlands. I'm not really sure which one, what kind of one that is. I think that one is going to be some sort of anthology movie. Maybe, I've heard it's maybe animated also, which would be pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure in the animated though. I think it is 100% confirmed to be anthology. So wow, Dan Trachtenberg is just really digging into the Predator stuff. It's awesome how we're getting these monster movies like Alien, Predator are back in business, you know, after Prey just got pushed to Hulu. That shouldn't have happened, because Alien Romulus was supposed to go only to Hulu, and look at it. It became a huge success. We're getting a sequel to that. Prey should have went to theaters, but at least we're getting a new Predator movie coming to theaters next year, and 2 of them actually. And Badland is going to be really cool. Elle Fanning, happy to see her in new movies again. I cannot wait for these new Predator movies. Stephen Knight is no longer writing the Rey Star Wars movie, and this movie is definitely not going to make that December 2026 release date anymore. Star Wars is just in shambles at the moment. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing over there. I swear the only confirmed thing we have for Star Wars releasing, actually 2 confirmed things, one Skeleton Crew in December, and then Grogu and Mandalorian, or Mandalorian Grogu next year, I think. No, 2026. I think 2026 for that one. And honestly, I don't care about those. It's like the Skeleton Crew show, I don't really care. I'll watch it. Mandalorian Grogu, it didn't need to be a movie, and that title is just way too long. I just think that Star Wars is struggling so much because they're just listening to the terrible fans. Like, just make a new original trilogy. It cannot be that hard. I mean, I'd love to see a Rey movie. A Mandalorian movie is okay, but I just want a new original trilogy. If you can't give me that, just give me like an Ahsoka movie with like the Rebels. Give me a Rebels movie. It can't be that hard to just make a movie. I swear, by the time we get the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, I think it will be 7 years since our last Star Wars movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Rise of Skywalker came out in 2019, late in 2019. So it would be pretty much almost 7 years since the last one. That's insane, since we used to have a Star Wars movie every 2 years, maybe every year, especially when we had 2 a year sometimes. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. These movies just make billions of dollars. Even the worst ones, Rise of Skywalker and Last Jedi, made billions of dollars, and now we can't even get one basically written. And none start production. So many have been canceled. It's crazy. Just give me like a Rebels movie, for God's sake. Star Wars is in the worst hands right now. We got some big news about Tom Holland and Christopher Nolan's Spider-Man 4 just got confirmed for July 2026, and Christopher Nolan's movie also got confirmed for July 2026. And this is cool because they're both going to star Tom Holland, and also Matt Damon is going to be in Christopher Nolan's new movie. Hasn't been confirmed as we're recording this what his new movie is going to be about. Some people think it's going to be a horror movie. Some people think it's going to be like a futuristic duo like helicopter pilot movie. Not sure how that would work out, but yeah, I'm so excited. Anytime Christopher Nolan is here, I'm going day one, at least 5 times in the theaters. I saw Oppenheimer 5 or 6 times, I think it was. I did miss out on a couple times because I got busy with work, but I cannot wait, dude. I know they're gonna bring Oppenheimer back to IMAX, so I'm gonna go see it again. And then Spider-Man, we all love Spider-Man. It's been a long time. I think it was 2021, yes, that No Way Home got released. So that would be 5 years. Wow, that's a long time. I know he had to take a break and all that, but those movies make a lot of money. Spider-Man No Way Home almost made 2 billion without China in the box office. Crazy stuff. And Spider-Man 4 is actually going to be placed between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Not really sure how that's going to work, how they're going to have a single story in between two big multiverse films. That leads me to believe that Spider-Man might be a multiverse movie, but I still don't know how you're going to fit a single story in between those two movies, because you think Doomsday would end on a cliffhanger, then Secret Wars would follow that up, just like Infinity War to Endgame. But we'll see how it works, and they're going to fight for those IMAX screens. I don't know. I think one of them might move. But Spider-Man, the movies have been coming out in July since Homecoming, and except for No Way Home, because that one got delayed because of COVID and all that. Christopher Nolan, he basically owns that July date with Oppenheimer. Did so well. Maybe it'll be like a double feature with Barbenheimer again. Go to Spider-Man, go to Christopher Nolan's new movie. I don't know, maybe, but I'm very excited, and I will definitely be talking about it, bringing it back up on the news when Christopher Nolan does reveal what his next movie is going to be about. But this will be a great month at the theaters in July 2026. We got some huge news about Dune 3, or better known as Dune Messiah. Reportedly, it might actually start filming a little bit sooner. We have had some conflicting reports come out, but the Hollywood Reporter has come out and they said it might begin filming summer 2025. Some people, some other sources have said 2026. I don't know what to officially believe right now, so we're just going to cover all the news. But the Hollywood Reporter stated summer 2025, which is what I secretly hope for, because if it does start filming in summer 25, it can make a December 2026 release date, which would be one of the better release dates for a Dune movie, because this could be, Dune Messiah, I haven't read it yet, but I heard it is very different from the first book. And it's a very, sharp turn of events, and a very hard movie to, digest. And it would be a hard story to kind of make into a movie. Denis Villeneuve, he can do it though. But I feel like Dune Messiah could be like, Return the King of the Dune movies, sweep out the Oscars. I know the first one won a lot of text, but if Dune Messiah is the real deal like the other ones, it could win picture, director, all those. And if it's a December date, it locks those Oscars up even more. And the box office potential in December is all the way out there. I feel like this could maybe be a $1 billion movie, even if it's, more different from the first ones. It's Dune 2 gained like 750 million worldwide, and this would be Christmas. Everyone would be off work. Everyone would be getting like gift cards to go to the movies and all that. I really do hope it makes a 2026 release date, but we'll know for sure in a couple more months if it actually is going to begin filming in 2025, because as I said, conflicting reports, maybe summer 2025, maybe begin filming all the way in 2026, but I hope it is summer 2025. For our last piece of news this week, let's talk about Marvel Studios and the TV stuff that they did announce this past week. They had a trailer come out to tease some TV shows. In 2025, we got a lot of TV shows and Marvel content. You, of course, already have the 3 movies coming out that year. Then you have a lot of TV shows. And you're probably wondering, oh, why are they making so much? Well, these were already, in development with Bob Chapek before Bob Iger took back over the company. And so, Bob Iger said they're going to slow down, but these were already deep in development. You couldn't cancel these. You had to finish them. So I think they're just trying to get them out before, the Avengers movies come out, and just try to just get them all out at once. And so What If season 3 is going to be dropping this year, December 22nd. Not sure if they're going to do 1 episode a day kind of thing like they did last time. The Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show is January 25th. Not sure about episode counts on any of these. Daredevil Born Again, March 4th. Very excited for this. The footage looks great. Ironheart, June 24th. Could care less. Still watch it. I'll probably watch all these. Eyes of Wakanda, August 6th of next year. This is probably one I do not care about at all. Marvel Zombies, October 25th. I'm pretty excited for this one. It is going to be TV mature, so that'll be pretty cool. And Wonder Man, December 25th. We saw the first footage of this. I'm really excited for this one. I think Yaya is a fantastic actor. it'll be a nice change of pace to see like an actor kind of side of things in a Marvel show. Yeah, those are all the shows coming out next year. A lot of shows. So we'll have a lot of Marvel reviews coming to you next year. But that's all the movie news this week. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy, make sure you do leave a like. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.